Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. On today's video, I'm just doing a Q&A. There's literally no vlog today. Me and Philly have just been super busy on the new KOKAINE season collection release, launch and everything like that. So we are trying to actually, I'm personally trying to get a place in Sydney right now, and at the same time, I've locked in Melbourne, I've locked in Brisbane, I've locked in Adelaide, and I have locked in Perth. So the only place that I haven't locked in as of yet is Sydney, which is kind of just like annoying because I like to plan everything a whole heap ahead. That's not even English. But anyway, guys, no vlog. We vlogged like bits and pieces, but I didn't want to just jam it in and it made no sense whatsoever. So I'm just going to sit here on my laptop right here and answer a few questions that you guys have left in the comment sections down below. But firstly, I want to give a quick shout out to everyone right here. So shout out to you guys for commenting first. I appreciate all the comments that are coming through to our videos. Keep commenting. I'll keep featuring it. I appreciate it once again so freaking much. Anyway, guys, let's start this video. I've actually never done something like this properly, so I don't know how well this is going to go. I actually really like this setup and how like everything's positioned right now. But let's just go through the questions. I'll go from earliest to latest question, yeah? Let's just start. First question's right here. It is by Super Max Babe. How do you manage upcoming competitors' brands? At the end of the day, the way I manage it, I'm not gonna say I don't look at it. I do. There's a few brands out there, I'm pretty sure you guys know that have very similar styles to mine, very similar concepts to mine. So the way that I like to be is 10 steps ahead at all times. I try to not to sort of like see what they're doing because it sort of influences what I do, and like then I sort of feel like, do I need to be copying them? Do I need to be doing what they're doing? Are they succeeding? Am I succeeding? Like at the end of the day, for me, I sort of just like being tunnel vision about my brand and sort of just being like, whatever influences me and whatever keeps me motivated, I sort of keep doing that. It's actually really, really hard. And like I'm talking as KOKAINE, but then with the sneaker laundry, for us, sneaker laundry is a very easy business to actually duplicate. So if you have the correct money and the correct knowledge, you can just open any. Like for example, I know you guys can be like Foot Locker, JD Sports, and any of those businesses can turn around one day and just be like, you know what guys, we're gonna do sneaker cleaning. That's a problem for us. But the only difference between us and them is that we have a full product line, we have very knowledgeable people in our business, and we are the first already. So that's sort of a plus that money cannot buy. And at the same time, we have an online store. Yep. So if you like, trust me, we try to do our best, or I personally try to do my best to stay ahead of the game as far as I can. So I'm way too far ahead that no one can copy it or no one can just buy it. I'm burping a lot. I just sculled like half a can of V, which, yeah, not a great idea. Next question is by Kevin Shajar. Sorry if I just butcher that name. Great videos as always. I'm always curious to know how the whole process of you go about creating a new design each release. How do you go about sourcing the materials? How long do you plan ahead per new releases, allowing for quality control? And has there been something you created that was never released? Great question. I sort of answered this in a couple of vlogs before, but I feel like this is the direct question. So how do I go about creating new designs each release? So like I said before with competitors, but the brands that influence me and the brands that I really, really like, I'm always watching what they're bringing out, how they bring it out, like their catwalks, their release dates, their launches, everything. So I'm getting really motivated and looking at their designs. So like you guys can see, if you guys really, really look, like you guys can see where I get my inspiration from. Like currently I'm getting my inspiration from a lot of Vietnamese tech wear brands. And you guys can be like, what the hell? Trust me guys, there's some really fire brands in Vietnam right now, killing it on Instagram as well, doing these crazy tech brands, and I'm getting a lot of my ideas from them, and it just like, because it's just so up my alley of style. How do I actually create like my stuff? I usually just like, so I sit down on Photoshop, I get the piece that I like, and I sort of like, I like this pocket, I want to put it on a jumper, I like this bit from my pants, I want to put it on here, and I sort of just like mash it there, and I sort of have a vision already what it looks like. And then the great thing is that I can cut and sew. So that means I can get those pieces or get similar pieces to it, sort of sew it and see how I like it. And then usually what I do is I grab that sample and I send it to my suppliers and I'd be like, hey, can you make this? Or I send a photo of it to my supplier and be like, hey, this is what I'm sort of feeling. And then I sort of really explain where things are from. Like, for example, like, this clip here is from the bottom of the pants. This pocket here needs to be like 5 centimeters high, 10 centimeters long. It needs to be nylon. It needs to be 95% cotton. Like, I'm very particular on the actual materials. And if you, how do you go sourcing materials? Like me sourcing materials, I was literally going to jump into this answer, but when I go out and I shop, I'm not window shopping. I'm sort of touching and feeling a lot. If you guys ever end up coming up shopping with me, I touch and I feel and I read garments. So I'll flip the garment inside out and I'll look at, okay, this garment's made by cotton, polyester, a bit of silk, a bit of nylon, a bit of PVC, and I really see the breakdown of what it is to see what GSM the cotton is actually made of, how high rating is the cotton, what type of cotton it is, how much it stretches, does it have like spandex in it? Because a lot of cotton now has spandex in it, so it gives you that nice, like this top right here has spandex in it, so that gives it the nice stretchy feel. And then if it's pure cotton, it gives it that nice boxy look. But and how long do you plan ahead per new release, allowing for quality control? I usually try to plan 2 seasons ahead or 1 season ahead. So samples take me about 18 to 20 days to actually receive, like from starting date for them to manufacture it and for me to receive it. And then it's a 25 to 28 day process for mass production. So that's 2 months already. So if I'm trying to plan a season ahead, I'm at least planning 4 to 6 months ahead of time. So I already knew what these were all designed. So it's April now, in January. This was all, I've designed it all this, and I changed the logo God knows how long ago. And I just sort of kept it on the wraps. I didn't need to really tell you guys. That's the stuff that I really work on. And has there been something that I wanted to release and I haven't been able to? Yes, there's a few things that I'm still cooking it up, just that suppliers don't want to do it, which, like, a crazy thing I wanted to do, I'll sort of describe it to you guys. I wanted a tote bag, correct, with PVC material on the inside and on the outside, with normal cotton at the front, but then it would have an adjustable belt so you can actually strap the bag down. So when you strap the bag down, it becomes a duffel bag. So pretend if you have a bag that comes up like this, it's really tall and it works as a tote bag, but then there's a strap at the bottom of the tote bag that goes all the way up around. But the strap I was going to use is a car seat belt. So the attachment of a car seat belt, literally like the red button and everything from a car seat belt to attach to a top. So when you're using it as a tote, it looks like a cool accessory on the tote. But if you tighten the seatbelt, it will like condense the tote bag so it's round, and the handles now become a duffel bag. So when it condenses down, it's nice and long like this and becomes like a cool little duffel bag. That's the kind of techwear stuff that I really want to create and really make it useful, and people be like, wow, that's actually insane. That's really hard to make. It's really hard because I'm still trying to like I actually have to make it, and then when I send it to them, they're like, nah, there's weight problems, the PVC might break, the cotton might not take the weight of the actual the belt, and depending on how many stitchings, like you could cross stitch it as many times as you can, but then the weight, you can't carry that much in the bag, which makes it useless. Yeah, there's a lot of things trust me, I've wanted to make. That's a very good question. Shout out to Kevin. Next question is right here by DTB. How many companies do you own? Okay, currently, companies that you guys know that I own is 3. You guys don't know, a lot of you guys didn't know that I own a social media company as well, so that's 4. I also did have the barbershop, recently just got rid of the barbershop, so I'm gonna count that as 5. I also have I have 2 new business ventures that we just opened business for, like company ABNs, business registration and all that. So technically, out of the bat, I have 7, and then if you include like, I wouldn't include my DJ as my company, but I'll include HaoYouPhill, like you guys as a company. So at the end of the day, I'm sitting on about 8 companies right now. So it is a stressful task, and I really, really try to manage my time correctly to actually get this all done. So sometimes when we don't release vlogs, it's just because I'm on my feet, always going and going, either sitting in and out of meetings or doing things that I need my full attention to, and I just like, picking up the camera isn't on the top of my mind or my forefront of my mind, and I'm just like, yep, gotta sit here, do this, do that, and trust me guys, I've been doing a lot of work just trying to make myself easier and freeing up my time so I can spend more time with you guys, because I hate to say this, like, I'm not shitting on any of my businesses, but you guys right now is something that I really need to feel passionate about and really need to put you guys at the front, because without you guys, I hate to say this, most of this wouldn't exist. Like my hustle and my grind, yeah, fair enough, but the guys who support me the most, like I want to give back to you guys, and this is why I do the Q&As, and this is why I want to give information and let people learn from me, rather than like pretend, because growing up a generation that doesn't know that hard work and hustle and grind pays off. Like I really wish my parents taught me this. I really wished my parents gave me the advice that I would give to people or whatnot. Next question is James right here. Where are you thinking about doing your next pop-ups? I already pretty much said where we're gonna do our pop-ups, but I can actually tell you guys, Melbourne, we'll be doing it at No Vacancy Gallery, which is at QV, which is the spot that I've always wanted to do the pop-ups, and it's been about 2 years that they've said, yep, you guys can do your pop-up there. So people like Places and Faces did their pop-up there. Ian Connor did his Revenge Storm pop-up there. Secret Sneaker Store, Edwin did his pop-up there. Arch and from Secuto did his pop-up there. So it's a really, really famous place to actually do your pop-ups. And funny, the name No Vacancy, they literally did have no vacancy for me for 2 years, which is annoying. But Adelaide, I will be Adelaide. I will be at Fairfax as always. Brisbane will be at Exclusive as always. As you guys, I don't know if you guys knew it, I used to own Exclusive, so that's why I'm always going back to Exclusive. And then in Perth, we are coming back to Perth. I don't know if you guys knew, but if you guys were at the Perth pop-up store, someone came in and then came out really quickly. And that's the person that we'll be working with. So we'll be working with Cabinet Nior, Edward. So shout out to Edward. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. We will be doing our pop-up at his new store, Cabinet Nior. I cannot wait. Sydney is still to be announced, to be honest, right now. Like I've settled in all the dates. I've written it all down, but the only one that we don't know of is Sydney. But all the pop-ups will be in June. 110% every single weekend of June, we will be on the road for you guys. Next question is right here. I really don't want to butcher this name. It's Remural Slime. Slime is obviously, I don't know, maybe it's just a username. I have no idea. How old were you when you started cocaine? What's your opinion on retirement? As in, are you seeking early retirement, or do you think you'll always be working on some sort of business until old age? Wow, I was actually thinking about this the other day. How old was I when I started cocaine? 23, 22? I don't know, it's been a long time. It's been a really, really long process. So if, like, a lot of people just thought cocaine popped up in the last 2 years. Nah, I've been on this tip for a while now. Like, I've been like 4 or 5 years at least. No, 4 years, I reckon. 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Definitely 4 to 5 years. What's your opinion on retirement? You know what? Retirement for me just means that I don't need to pay my bills. I have enough money that is passive income that can pay my own bills, and then I can go do whatever the hell I really want. I've always wanted to retire early. I've planned to retire in the next 3 to 5 years. So, and you guys can be like, what are you gonna do? I'm still gonna work on businesses, but I'm not gonna be working for money. I'm gonna be working for myself and doing whatever I wanna do. Like, I sort of just wanna do like enough right now, so it sets me up for life. So all my bills are paid, my houses are paid, my lights are paid for, my phone's paid for, my cars are paid for, and I never ever have to ever worry about that ever again. I want financial stability and then I'm just gonna do whatever I want. If I want to learn karate, if I want to learn freaking how to graffiti, if I want to learn how to breakdance, I'm just gonna go do it, and I don't have a problem doing about it. That's what I feel like retirement really is. It's not old people at retirement homes playing freaking checkers. It's gonna be me doing whatever I want. Like if I want to go to Japan tomorrow, I can just get up and leave and not worry about a bill not getting paid or whatever. I want to have a really nice, safe, like net. Then at the same time, I want to have income that comes passively, whilst I work for something that's passionate. Like if I can keep doing just YouTube and cocaine my whole life, I'm fine with that. Sign me up. I don't care. Like that's fine with me. But if all my bills on the side, if you guys are wondering all my other businesses, what they're actually supposed to be doing for my life is literally just paying my bills. I want them to be able to be sold or managed somehow, that the money that from those businesses pay my bills and pay everything that life needs, like all that bullshit that we need to pay for. Food, rent, cars, clothes, shoes, whatever, all that crap. Next question right here comes from Zulu I'm butchering names today. Do you ever have people talk crap about your business ideas? How do you respond to that? People talk crap all the time. That's literally that's it. People talk crap about businesses all the freaking time. Like think about this logically, right, guys? I own a business that cleans shoes. That is the start of all crap talking. Like, so what do you do for a living? I clean shoes. That's it. Or I sell cocaine. That's like I'm a walking meme of crap talking right now. But you guys can see like all this is from that. So like if I took negativity from people saying that that's a really dumb idea, like it's just never gonna happen. Like crap talking for me is just something, it's a motivational thing that you just need to be like, you know what, I don't give a fuck what people say. As soon as you actually get to a point that you don't care and the only judgment that matters to you is yourself, and the only credibility and responsibility that you take upon is yourself, and you can just blame yourself for everything. Like that really sounds really bad, but like just say for example, like I gave you guys a good example downstairs. I'll give you a good example if you guys haven't seen this vlog, but I had 2 people come in, help us pack orders for cocaine. They fucked up. They put wrong orders, wrong items into orders and whatnot. I blamed myself because 1, my warehouse wasn't organized enough. It was only organized enough just for me to understand, not for any Tom, Dick and Harry to understand, but it was only for me to understand. So I reorganized that warehouse. I bought like $1,000 worth of fucking plastic boxes, tubs and stuff like that. I bought more shelving and I organized everything. I sticker labeled everything. If you start taking credibility and responsibility for yourself and only listen to yourself and take judgment upon yourself, that's breaking the chain of everything. That's real freedom. That's real mind-opening stuff. People just talking crap, you just block it out. And like I said, you just need to have the awareness of yourself and what you want to do and how you want to do it and how you want things to get done. And if you do it your way, who cares? Like who really cares? Like who are you actually trying to impress? Like I don't care if they talk crap. It's like, cool, man. Like at least I'm not doing a job 9 to 5 and hating my life. You know, like at least I can go dribble a basketball. I can pick up a phone call whenever I want. I sort of can have a drink and go eat whenever I want. I can go see my friends whenever I want. I'm like there's so many pros and cons to it all. But if you just see nothing but the pros, don't worry about the cons. Just worry about that later. Like that's a future you problem that you can just deal with and sort of just work it out. Like the pros are always good. But anyway, last question, last but not least, unfamousness. I had to answer this question because I'm a massive wrestling fan. How? WWE related question. Who's your favorite wrestler at the moment, male and female? Mine is AJ Styles and Becky Lynch for her mic skills. Favorite wrestler right now? Randy Orton. Finn Balor as well. Female? I'd say Becky Lynch because she's like the Conor McGregor of WWE. I just noticed that's what they're trying to build her up as. WWE right now is pretty poor. Really, really bad. And if you guys think that, you know, oh, okay, cool, wrestling is fake, yeah, cool. Tell me any other TV reality show is real. The only real shows out there are like basketball, sports. Remember, wrestling is entertainment. Enter-fucking-tainment. If you guys think like My Kitchen Rules and all that stuff is real, like y'all out of your mind. Like that, yeah. If you guys even think like, babe, what's that dating show? Married at First Sight is real. You guys are out of your mind. None of that stuff is real. That's all, like even like Australia's Next Top Model is not real. Like all that shit is all pre-selected. They know what's going to happen, guys. Don't get fooled by them. Same as wrestling. I'm not even gonna hate on it. Like I watch so much wrestling now that I can just tell what the script is, and that kind of annoys me. Because like the WWE shakeup, I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure maybe Roman Reigns will come to SmackDown, and Roman Reigns went to SmackDown. AJ Styles went to Raw. And I called the Usos going to Raw as well, because that's why they lost their titles. Anyway, I could talk about wrestling all day. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry there was no vlog today as well. Once again, if you guys have any comments below, please feel free to question whatnot. I will not be giving in-depth answers like this all the time. I only did this because I had some really good questions, and I didn't want to fill up the whole vlog with all these questions, but I wanted to make a video on its own. I thank you. I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace. Enjoy yourself. Happy Easter. It is currently is Easter Friday? Good Friday. Good Friday. That's the one. It is Good Friday. I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace.